There's three choices in life: give up, give in, or give it all you got. And this is thoughts while I'm thinking, and these opinions are mine. And life is always about making choices, and it's always do your best to make the right choice. But if you make the wrong choice, learn from it. Do your best to learn from it. And we got to learn from the guilt that we've had cast upon us on this white privilege. It's not true, but we've accepted it and we've carried down to it. So we got to think about that and do something about it. And we got to remember that we're not mean and we're not annoying and we're not loud. We're just plain people like everybody else, and we can accept our whiteness just like everybody else because white is not evil. And you'll never know the damage that you do to someone until it's done to you. And that's karma, and maybe that's what we're experiencing now. But we got to get rid of that worrying about white being evil. And you'll never understand that damage, and we'll get back to it. And your life is a result of the choices that you make. And if you don't like your life, change your choices. And we got to change our choice from being bewildered by being white and thinking that we're evil and racist. We got to get rid of that. And we can't be sorry for the color of our skin. Nobody can, and we that goes for all colors because all colors are great, and we got to get rid of that hating. It's an emotional disease, and so I hope whoever hates me for being white gets well soon, and we have to fight the bad days and to learn from the bad days to get to the better days in our life. And we got to get rid of finger pointing and back to being white racist, and we got to move forward. And there's three C's in life: choice, chance, and change. You must make a choice to take a chance to change, and we got to change from being beat down for being white to being proud of who we are. And we've got to be proud of who everybody else is, and we got to move forward on that. And the white guilt is a thread that's so strong you'd think that it is inherited and located in direct descendants of the slave owners of the 19th century. Well, we are not slave owners. Where our great grandparents may have been, but that doesn't make us racist. And at some point, you got to decide what you're going to be. And we got to decide that we're not going to be beat down for being white. We got to move forward on it. And we just can't sit in that old rocking chair. And particularly for old folks, you got to get up and get moving. And you don't let the old man or old woman in. You just keep on moving. And we got life that's all about making choices. Always do your best to make the right ones, and always do your best to learn from the wrong ones. And we got to remember to do that. It's just moving on. And we got the choice to make about our lives is to determine what kind of legacies we're going to leave. So we got to leave a proud white legacy and a proud all colors of legacies down. We can't be prejudiced on any of that. We got to make the right choices, and the choices we make dictate the kind of life we're going to leave, and we got to leave in a life of let go and let be. And a smile that lightens up a window that tells others that you're a caring person. You got to care for people. You got to work on it. And was it a bad day, or was it just a 5 minutes in that day that you milked all day that made it a bad day? And we got to work on getting rid of those bad days. And when something bad happens, you have three choices. You can either let it define you, destroy you, or strengthen you. So all of this stuff about white racism, let it strengthen us to be better people. And we got to talk to the old coach upstairs and say, we're ready to go, coach. Just give me a chance. I know there's a lot riding on it, and it's a psychological thing, and I have a positive frame of mind. And that's where we got to get back to a better country. And life is a matter of choices, and every choice you make makes you. So we got to make a choice of being free. And we have a person that three choices in life. We can swim against the tide and get exhausted, or we can tread water and let the tide sweep us away, or we can swim with the tide and let it take us where the Spirit wants us to go. And that's the way we've got to move forward on. And life is a matter of choices, and the choices will make you. And we got to remember that. And life presents you with many decisions, and a lot of times they're the right ones, and sometimes they're the wrong ones. But we got to take the wrong ones as a lesson and move forward. And don't let yesterday take up too much of today, because yesterday's dead. Bury it and move forward to a better day. And life is a matter of milestones, and not of moments. So we got to move forward. And life is for the moments that you can't put into words. So create your great life. And stop fussing about how stressed you are, and remember how blessed you are. Think about it. We're all blessed. And we got to get rid of that craziness. And if it could fly, people would have airports of their own. Now think about all of that. And we can't always control who walks into our life, but we can control which window we throw them out of. And that's the thoughts while thinking. And it's adios amigos, and we'll see you on the flip side.